Right, hi YouTube. This is in response to to Outsider 68 to do with making a YouTube vid on May the 4th. I cannot do so because I'm on holiday on that day. That's midway through my holiday, so I thought I'd do one now. First thing I'd like to talk about is to do with a roleplay group that plays in the Horts pub, which is not far from, right next to St Nicholas's Market. They play on Mondays from about 7 p.m. onwards. Games that have been played is a game called Summerland, a post-apocalyptic type game. I think the woman that's playing it, Amanda here, is going to be playing something else to do with a post-apocalyptic sort of feel to it as well. There's also Pathfinder being run there, Fourth Ed games being run there. I know there was a chap that was playing fair few one-off games. Um, Also, there is a game being run by Rob, which is Heroes Unlimited. I think he's running that. Um, I don't quite remember what Neil Barnes is running at the moment, so sorry about that, Neil. But yeah, a great bunch of people. They play on Mondays at the Horts Pub from about 7 p.m. They usually by the door to about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then they move on up to the function room, which they got for nothing. So yeah, it's overall really great bunch of people. They had a pub meet not too long ago. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Met some new people, and yeah, would be pretty happy to move my group over to the Horts on a Monday. Did talk about to do with my group. Talked about it. We've decided to leave it until after the holiday, which would be about mid-May, and try then go up to the Horts and see how we feel about it after going a couple of times. And if the group's happy, hopefully we'll be there regularly from May onwards, which I'm really looking forward to because I do reckon it is a great crowd of people. And it's well worth for any role players that live in Bristol or Bath or any close by that can just get to the place on a Monday, then do so because you will thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, there's enough space for extra people. They find an area for you to play anyway, so it won't be a problem. And you can play till about. They usually finish about 10:30. So yeah, it would be well worth any role players to go on down there. I'm running Pathfinder. It's called not Last of the Beers. That's something else. That was its old title. It's called Revenge of the Half Bloods. Basically, you're in a dwarven city. Everyone's playing level 3 dwarves. You've got on character creation. You've got 1,000 gold pieces to spend each. Um, the only plot details I'll give out here is there's a number of kidnappings that have been happening, and also there's something to do with the brewery. That's trying to sabotage the brewery or something like that. That's all I can give out on there. But at the moment, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm about midway through my run. I think I've done my fourth game. I'm sure it's the fourth. Yeah, about 4 games I've run with this one. I believe I've got another 3 or 4 games before the finish, and I got up to about 5 sessions because I'll be playing up till the end of May, and to see how things go. Hopefully, I can get 5 sessions out of it. I think it'll probably be 3 or 4. At the moment, so with my group, we're playing from about 7:30 to 10 o'clock. I've asked them Monday to really arrive by about 6:30, so we can get about 3 hours in, because I'm getting 2.5 hours. if we can, increase it to 3.5 hours, that would be really great. And hopefully that will happen next Monday. Um, after this game's run, I've been considering a number of games. One will be probably carrying on where I left off with Pathfinder. Because Tim will be taking over after I'm finishing a group member. After when I return, I'd probably either play more Pathfinder, just follow on from what I've done. There's also considering Traveller, the new updated Traveller. Might consider running that. There's D20 Modern, but they're probably Urban Arcana or something like that I'm considering. There's also one of the RPGs I downloaded recently called Dogtown. A really great role-playing game. Can't get my head around the rules at the moment because they come across as a little complicated to me, but it does look like a really great game, and the basics of that is sort of like the Good Feathers, Kalito's Way sort of feel to it. You've just been released from prison. You've got 90 days to raise $100,000, and it's not as easy as you think. All you got is $40 to start with, which is nothing, and you cheat, steal, whatever to get that money. So yeah, that's something I'll be looking forward to running if I can just get my head around the rules. Traveller as well, I got the Spinward Marshes. I was starting to read that, but I get distracted easily sometimes, so I will probably get back to that and see how I feel about continuing and reading that and trying to set up an adventure or something out of it, a mini campaign or something. Um, yeah, so that is what is basically happening with my group. Yeah, I'll, I'm going to take a back seat by the time my birthday happens, which is towards the end of May. And then probably return to running some at probably end of July, August time. And I'll be really looking forward to it when I do get back in the GM seat. It's nice to actually, run about at least 6 to 12 games or so, and then take a back seat for a couple of months and then return. And luckily, I got a group where there's a couple of members that are willing to run. Zaf was willing to run the Temple of Elemental Evil at some point. He was going about that. Tim's got a game, a Pathfinder game, which is a cross between Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. He said we've gone through one short adventure thing with that, and he'd probably be taking over and carrying on with that at the end of May. Probably it would be June time by the time he runs that. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to some future gaming. So yeah, that would be great to actually be a player after I've done my GMing until July, August time. Other than that, let me think. Is there anything else? The only other thing, we are a player down at the moment. A mate of mine is part of the group hasn't really turned up the last couple of months. He did say he's going to be away for a while, so I'm hoping he'll be back within the group soon because the group isn't listening. I don't know what's going on at the moment, so I'm hoping he'll contact us soon so we can find out what is happening. And yeah, come middle of May, hopefully I can move my group over to the Horts and play there. And it'd be great to actually mix in with other role players as well, rather than being at home you mixing in with the group members that you're with, but not with other people as well. And being there, you can mix in with other people and actually enjoy other people's company. You can actually, you could ended up, joining another game. We could all take a back seat and join another game. So hopefully everybody will be happy about the move and give it a try middle of May and let's go from there. Okay, right, that's it. Until next time.